Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
How are you able to release and have an instrumental song become a huge deal?
And I forget who the disc jockey was, but he put the wrong side on. He put the Green Onions by mistake and played the B side instead of the A side.
No!
And that's when the change happened. These people started to call the station and say, play that song again.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GBWR.
Live from FedEx Forum, this is The Odds Couple on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Here's Rob Fisher and Lang Whitaker.
Welcome, everyone, to The Odds Couple. It is the Thursday edition of the large program. Glad to be with you. Glad to be back home. Glad to be on All-Star break.
Welcome home.
Thank you. Good to be home. Man, all that ice is gone, so that was good.
Yeah.
That was good to notice last night when we got home that everything was finally gone. Welcome to the show. We got a busy show for you today. We are at the NBA All-Star break. We'll discuss that. The Olympics are in full gear. We'll discuss the Olympics, including Lang's Olympic update.
Yes.
Which is coming up here on the program. Look forward to that. We got a little pick it or park it, looking at some futures of the NFL in both the Super Bowl, the MVP, and also 198 days until college football season gets underway. How about that? 198 days till college
baseball?
football. We have some opening week lines to look at. For college football. We got Fish Nuggets coming up. We got some college basketball action tonight. Memphis Tigers are in action tonight against North Texas. And we'll get some free picks before we get out of here today as well. I am Rob Fisher. Lang Whitaker is alongside.
Hey.
Hello, Lang. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing well, man.
Welcome back.
How's your week been? Good week?
Yeah.
Recovered from the Super Bowl?
Yeah, there wasn't much to recover from.
Not much recovery time? No.
Basketball season ended. My kids' team I'm coaching, that's done. Just it's kind of weird because we don't have another home game till the 20th, and we haven't had a home game for like a week. So it's been like just kind of this strange time to do stuff. I don't know. I've been watching the Olympics a lot.
I know. So I'm excited about your
I have an Olympic
update
coming later.
Looking forward to that. John Roser, how are you?
I'm doing great, Fish. How are you doing?
Doing well, man. Good
That's
to see
great.
you.
Good to see you,
sick.
too. I am sick.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I started feeling this last night. I usually get sinus infections like 2 to 3 times a year. But this is 2 in 2 months now. I can feel this crap coming on.
Maybe it's
and I think it's because
engaged.
since the weather's turned back warm, I've been outside more, walking the dog more.
So you're saying it's your fiance's fault?
No, because it's been me walking.
Like she made you do it.
No, she didn't make me do any of stuff like this. I get out and go walk by myself.
That a boy.
I'm a beacon of the fitness community, Like
I will say this. I saw a photo of you last night at the Hustle game. You've adopted my pregame strategy of arriving with a matcha.
Oh, no, I just did that because it was Education Day. I was being Professor Big White.
Oh, how'd you like it, though? Because your fiance has talked to me about the matchas, and
Yeah.
now she's trying to get you on them instead of the 18 caffeine drinks you drink.
I threw it away. It was disgusting. It was iced banana bread matcha.
Yeah, well, that's the part that
I had about 3 sips out of it.
Yeah.
The first sip was not bad, but it was a lot of the foam and the banana taste. And then after that, it was just not much. So I literally paid $7 to take the picture and then dropped it in the
I don't like
garbage
banana
can.
bread anyway. So
Yeah.
Ugh. All right, good to see you, Roser.
Yeah, good to see you too, Fish.
it would have made you feel better.
CJ, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Have a good week so far?
Yeah, week's
Great
good.
shirt.
Thank you.
Elite.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Too kind. We're going to see John Mulaney, so I'll be extra good after tonight. So
Very
we're going
nice.
over to Graceland to see that. It's gonna
Really,
be fun.
really wanted to go, but forgot it was tonight and got home
Didn't
late
he
last
play the
night.
Forum? Yeah. And he's playing Graceland?
Yeah.
They're comedians, how it works. He's working through some stuff.
Yeah.
So when they're working through stuff, they work in smaller venues.
Right. Yeah.
This isn't like the circuit, and then
He's
once
trying
they work
out.
it
He's
out,
trying out some
then
material.
they'll come to the stadium.
Have you watched
to
the
do it.
Cat Williams thing on Netflix?
I have.
Is it any good? Yeah.
It's fine.
I haven't watched. I saw it on there the other day.
I watched Marcus D. Wiley. He's got a stand-up special about an hour long on YouTube, and it's about he's a clean comic, one of the best clean comics there are, one of the best comics that there are right now. It's about family life, relationships, things like that. That one was really, really funny.
I respect the clean comics. That's hard because it's so easy. Like when people are half drunk to just drop an F-bomb or something and make everybody, get a laugh.
Yeah.
It's harder to be a clean comic. Like that's tough.
Nate Bargatze, clean
Nate
comic.
Bargatze, Jerry Seinfeld, pretty
Seinfeld,
much.
yeah.
Yeah. Jay Leno. Like there's
Yeah.
a few that's hard.
Mulaney's great. He's might be my favorite comedian.
Really?
Yeah. So enjoy that show tonight.
Why don't you go?
I'm tired, man. I've been gone for it feels like a month.
Yeah.
I mean, because right before we left on this road trip, we had the snowstorm, and
And
I was staying downtown.
The trade deadline was right.
And then the
yeah.
trade deadline, then we leave, and it feels like we've been gone forever.
Yeah.
So it's been rough.
I thought that was kind of like your plan, though. Like,
Not always.
oh, okay.
We are at the NBA All-Star break. Thank goodness. We are at the NBA All-Star break. And when we get to the NBA All-Star break, now we have all this time off, and now we can look at the teams and evaluate what's going on. It's interesting because FanDuel, we can't really talk about gambling in the NBA.
Yes.
But there's news. There's news this week in the NBA that FanDuel has taken down win totals off the board for the Wizards, the Nets, the Pacers, the Grizzlies, the Kings, and the Jazz.
All right.
Win totals have all been taken off the board. I guess we look at that as teams that aren't trying to win,
Yeah.
and you don't know what the win total is going to be.
Yeah, because I would assume you would just hammer the under on all those teams, if you were allowed to.
Yeah.
Not that we would.
Not
do
that we can.
No.
Yeah. But you would.
The Mavericks could end up getting taken off there. They could end up getting put on there too.
Yeah.
Or taking them off the board. The Pelicans, they are trying to win, obviously. They're just not very good at it. It's absolutely because the goal is not winning. So it makes sense, yeah.
There
to
are
take
like
those off the
levels
board.
of tanking this year. Mm-hmm. Like I was thinking about it the other day. We have tanking, then there should be like a level like between like winning and tanking, like twanking.
Twanking?
Yeah, just like something in the middle, where you're not just like all out. Like, because some of the teams are playing their good players and then just not playing them at the end of the game.
That's
and stuff.
tanking. That's tanking.
But at least you're playing them a little bit.
We are twanking.
Yeah.
I mean, the Utah Jazz.
We are playing hard.
For Will Hardy to come out
and just say, like, I wasn't planning
just
on
say,
bringing
I
them
wasn't
back.
planning.
Yeah.
I had no interest, no thought of even putting them in the fourth quarter.
That's tanking.
That's clear tanking.
And that stinks for Will Hardy.
Yes.
Because it's not his decision.
I mean, it was.
It's not his decision to not play those guys. He is doing the bidding of Danny Ainge.
Yeah.
And their front office.
Yeah. And so that sucks. But we're at the All-Star break.
We're at the All-Star break, and you got a ton of teams that are tanking already. 6 are what you just named.
Yeah.
That we already know. And there could be more. Dallas could be a 7th.
They're twanking.
We'll see what happens with the rest of them.
Yeah. But when we look at who the best teams are in the NBA right now, obviously Oklahoma City in the Western Conference, and in the Eastern Conference, the Detroit Pistons. Is that your NBA Finals matchup?
I think so. I think the funniest possible outcome would be if Jason Tatum returns and then like messes up Boston's chemistry and like they don't make it through with him. Although it seems like that if he comes back and he's healthy or healthy enough to like come off the bench and give you 15 minutes, like that could be huge for them. But I think when I watch these teams play, to me, Detroit's the best Eastern Conference team on a night-to-night basis. They're just really consistent, and they have an identity, and they have a bench. They have different ways to get things done. Like to me, they're the best team in the East. And I know Boston's been great, and Jaylen Brown's been awesome for them this year, but I still feel like Detroit's got a little bit more there than Boston.
If you had to pick someone other than Detroit in the East,
I'd probably go Boston. I mean, I don't trust the Knicks. Cleveland's been kind of interesting these last few games since they made the James Harden deal. Like they've actually looked pretty good. And you know they've got guys who are good players. They just haven't played well this year. Like now maybe Harden unlocks some of that. I think he only made one field goal last night. Did you see that? And they still killed. Like they look great. So like I think Cleveland might be a kind of a frisky team in the East.
Yeah.
Maybe Philly too. Like, I mean, right now they're the 6th seed, but they've played really well the last, I don't know, month or so.
Charlotte? Are we excited about Charlotte? Are we jumping on a Charlotte?
No.
Out of nowhere bandwagon? No.
I think Charlotte's interesting, but like I don't think long term they've got. I think if you played them in a series, it'd be easier to beat them than it would be, on a random Tuesday night,
right?
When you have to fly in the night before.
Roser, other than Detroit, who would you look at?
I would go with the Knicks, just because they have the experience. The Celtics, I mean, they're one of the best stories in basketball because everybody thought they were just dead, dead in the water to start the year, and that's not been the case at all. So they're one of the best stories, but to what lengths? You don't know what they're going to look like when Jason Tatum comes back. You have no idea, and that putting a player like that back into your rotation, there's going to be probably chemistry issues there to start. There absolutely will be. I will go with the Knicks because I think they know who their top 7 are. They know who they are. They just came off a stretch where they've gone back. They've gone alternated wins, losses in their last 4 before that. They won like 9 in a row. They've won 10 of their last 12.
Mm-hmm. After the Jalen Brunson meeting.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they've won 10 of their last 12. So it feels like tonight's a big one. They have Detroit tonight. Now, Detroit has some suspension, so we'll see how this goes. But if they get a convincing win tonight, I think New York, when it comes to playoff time, they've got the experience. I'd lean with the Knicks.
CJ?
I think right now I would go still, even though they've struggled here down the stretch. Until somebody beats them in a 7-game series, I'm going to lean on the Thunder coming out of the West. And then over in the East, I'll go with the Pistons. Let's take a look at the notebook, fellas.
Which one?
It's Workplace Select.
Oh.
Yeah.
All day.
Every day. Pistons are 7-1 in games between top 6 teams in the NBA right now. They're great on both sides of the ball. They're deep. They've got a star in Cade Cunningham. They've got a monster in the middle in Jalen Duren. The one loss that they have to a top 6 team in the NBA was to the Celtics, who they lost to by 3. They hadn't played the Spurs yet. They hadn't played the Thunder yet. So we'll see how that all shakes out. But I really like this Pistons team.
Yeah. In the West, Oklahoma City Thunder, they are certainly the favorite and the top team in the Western Conference. I guess if you had to pick, it'd be easy to pick San Antonio as another team. Yeah. I mean, they're right there. And they've done head-to-head against Oklahoma City this year as well.
4-1 against the Thunder are what the Spurs are.
Yeah. So you got that. Denver.
If I had to pick another team, that's probably who I would go with. But the injury thing is terrifying with them, right? Like you don't know who's going to, like if Aaron Gordon's leg is going to be able to hold up.
That's a massive thing.
And he makes them so much better or worse. You had the stat last night on the broadcast that Jamal Murray is the first All-Star teammate that Jokic has ever had, which is crazy.
That is amazing.
So, but for as much as Jokic has carried them in the last few years, Jamal Murray looks so good this year. He's playing a lot of minutes and like staying on the floor and producing at an all-star level. Like if he's able to play at that level, maybe you don't need as much from Aaron Gordon. And they don't shoot a lot of threes. They just play good defense and get you in the half court and pick you apart. So they were 1 game away last year from making the finals.
What's Houston's problem?
They don't have a point guard.
They haven't had one all year, though.
Yeah, they don't have a point guard. That's why it looks so, what are we looking at on a night-to-night basis? Maybe if Fred VanVleet comes back, I heard something that he may try to, just similar to the Jason Tatum thing, like you may try to come back. That could help a ton just to get them balanced out. Denver, the thing that they have not been great since Jokic came back. Some of this could be we're just going into the All-Star break, whatever. They have not been great at home this year. They're only 15-11 at home, but they're 20-9 on the road, which the fact that they're 20-9 on the road tells you they do know how to turn this up and play like a championship team when they need to. I would like Denver out of the West. The team, I think everybody assumes it's OKC Denver. Minnesota is the weirdest team. I'm interested in the Ayo Dosunmu thing to see how this works because it does feel like they now have they've got a top 7. When we saw them here, it's like, okay, they got 6 guys. Do they got a 7th? See how Dosunmu fits in the rest of this season because he could be, and I think that's why they got him, to be their 7th guy. And if you got a 7-man rotation, ultimately, if you could just stay healthy, deeper, 7 guys can be good enough in the playoffs because you see as some of this gets deeper and deeper, like these teams stop playing 9-10 guys all the time. Right. So I would say watch out for Minnesota. I would say Minnesota is the interesting team there.
I don't know about all of that. The Timberwolves have the same issue that the Grizzlies had a couple of years ago, where they don't beat good teams. They are 6-11 versus top 8 teams in the West, and they have 7 more games against such teams in the West. So if you're struggling against the good teams in your conference, when you get to the postseason, when you get to the playoffs in particular, you're only playing good teams. And I'm not sure if they can hold up in a 7-game series against anybody. Everything they do is so laborious, with the exception of what Anthony Edwards is capable of on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know where they get buckets from in a 7-game playoff where you're playing the same opponent over and over and over again.
All right. Interesting. Good stuff.
And I hate San Antonio. I don't want to admit that this is real with them. I do. I watch Wemby play, and I get so pissed sometimes. I'm like, how is this fair?
But even don't watch Wemby.
Like this
Castle,
is just not
Vassell,
fair.
Harper. I mean, hell, they got De'Aaron Fox for crying out loud.
Well, I turned it on the other night of the Lakers game.
Like a 6 seed.
I turned it on the other night of the Lakers game, and freaking De'Aaron Fox is throwing lobs to Dylan Harper and Carter Bryant. They're 2 rookies. I'm like,
Champagne is out there too.
Like Keldon Johnson.
Yeah. Right? Like this team is just so good.
Yeah, they're really good. I think that's. I don't know if I would pick them in the West just because I feel like they're still like a year away. But man, they got all the pieces to be able to come out of the West, especially if it comes down to a Western Conference final between San Antonio and Oklahoma City. I mean, the confidence they play with.
They are built to beat Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
It feels like we saw it in the regular season. Like the fact that they knocked them off in OKC and then went to the NBA Cup and beat them again, playing like Wemby off the bench. Or no. Was it they beat them in the Cup and then they beat them on Christmas in OKC? And it was like, okay, like they might just be built to beat the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And maybe the Thunder aren't quite as good. I know I said I'd take them coming out of the West, and I stand by that. But the Thunder look gettable. Since that 24-1 start, they are 16-12, and they're 4-8 in games that were were within 5 points in the last 5 minutes since mid-December, and they are 1-5 in clutch games over the last 4 weeks.
Right? And you mentioned injury issues with Denver with Aaron Gordon's hamstring. Jalen Williams is out again tonight. He's going to be out through the All-Star break with a hamstring injury. He had injury issues to start the season. So
maybe the best part about the whole thing is that clearly the Spurs don't like the Thunder.
Yeah.
At least Wemby clearly doesn't like Chet Holmgren. Mm-hmm. And there's something there for them to play for. It's not just like, oh, this is a good team. They're 2 young teams. They have a lot of like really good players. They're sort of geographically near each other. Like, this might be a really good rivalry for the next decade for the NBA.
All right. The Olympics going on.
Oh, yeah.
We are into our first full week of the Olympics. Roser, you've been watching the Olympics, getting all into it?
I saw a little bit of it. I saw the some Austrian dude won some I guess like speed thing. You just go down the ski, you got to go. I don't know what.
There's a lot, man.
I don't remember what the event was.
Slalom?
Yeah, sure. And then there was another one where they do downhill, and then they do the.
I mean, they don't have uphill skiing. Well, that one guy was doing.
And then they do the. And then I watched some of the women in the ski jump.
Yeah.
The women in the ski jump, and let me tell you, ski jumping, that is terrifying.
Yes.
Because it shows how far they're going, and it's like,
70 meters or something.
Longer than that. It's like 98.5 meters. I'm like, were you just in the air for that far? Like, that is Yeah, that's really scary. So props to the Winter Olympics people, because not only do I hate the cold, but doing death-defying stunts like that also freaks me out. So now you combine the two. So while the Winter Olympics not for me, I salute everyone doing it.
CJ, you been watching?
I've been following some of the goings-ons. I caught up with the ice skating and those damn dirty French. I don't know if you're going to talk about this, Lane.
I've got it.
They're nothing but a bunch of cheaters. We're done.
The
we're
French?
done with
Ice
we're done
dancing.
With, we're done with everything French over here on my side.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I've got a couple of things to talk about. I've been watching every morning because I work from home in the mornings a lot, and then it's live. You can watch it live on TV, so it's fun to watch live. The Gold Zone on Peacock.
Yes.
I don't know if you watched on the Cock. They have the Gold Zone. They have all the live stuff. It's like the Red Zone. Mm-hmm. So I watched that. First of all, Lindsey Vonn, that was a big story heading into this Olympics. She was going to compete with the torn ACL, and then she crashed Sunday. She crashed on Sunday. Today's Thursday. She's had surgery on that leg 3 times since Sunday.
Jeez.
So apparently pretty severe breaks from what I was, looking at Twitter doctors, but it's not like one break. It's several broken things in the leg, and they're trying to fix it. But that's crazy. 3 surgeries since Sunday.
I saw it live. It was awful.
It was weird. You mentioned the ski jump. Do you know about Philipp Raymond from Germany?
I watched some. It was a lady from Slovenia, and she was awesome. She was the best. And then there's a lady from Japan.
Yeah.
And then I think there was a German lady.
Philipp Raymond from Germany won the gold medal in the ski jump. He is afraid of heights. He has competed for years. He has never won an individual World Cup title. He has never competed at the Olympics. And back in March, he dropped out of a competition because he was afraid of heights. He said, winning the gold medal is incredible. It feels absolutely amazing. Then he said, I usually have it under control. It isn't usually a problem while ski jumping, but from time to time, this sounds like you here, I have the issue, mainly while ski flying, that my body is reacting without me controlling it.
Okay, so wait, how did he qualify for the Olympics?
I mean,
he
can
drops
do
out
it.
of all these things.
He can do it. He just sometimes it gets to him.
But no. I mean, how did he qualify for the Olympics?
I mean, he competes. He's ranked 6th in the World Cup standings.
Okay.
Like he competes.
And he won the
most of
gold,
the
so he's
time.
not even top 5, and he won the gold.
He won the gold.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Where's he
Philipp
from?
Raymond from Germany.
Germany. It's the Germans. He did it for the Wagners and the Dirk Nowitzkis.
One of the other issues we're having at the Olympics is the medals are breaking.
Yes.
You guys seen this?
Yeah.
So the thing I learned though is that
what are they, chocolate?
no, apparently the ribbons are
ribbons
cheap.
are coming off.
Yeah, so the ribbons are falling off, and so there's lots of videos of people celebrating, and the medal just falls off. But the thing I learned is that the bronze medals are worth about $7 worth of medal. The silver and the gold are each about $1,000. Like those are actually valuable things.
How many? Yeah, because dude, gold and silver prices are flying up.
This guy would know. Ice dancing.
The price of gold's like over $5,000.
CJ mentioned we've had this scandal in the ice dancing.
Oh no.
Because
nope, $4,900 for gold.
The United States was everyone thought they were going to win the ice dancing, and then the voting came in, and the French somehow won the ice dancing. And then you can look at the judging by countries, and the French judge gave the French team a really high score and gave the U.S. team a very low score. And it was just enough. The French won the gold medal, U.S. won silver. And there's really nothing you can do about it because it's over.
The difference is 9 judges.
Yeah.
The difference in 8 of those judges between the French and the U.S., nobody's more than like 4.28. Like that's the largest difference. The French judge has the difference of 7.71. Nobody else gave the U.S. team anything lower than like 130.5. The French judge gave them 129.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? And they weren't even crisp. First, it was a boring ass routine.
Yeah.
First hell of all.
Their twizzles were all wrong.
Twizzles were trash ass twizzles. First off,
French twizzles.
Second off, they were mimicking water. They were trying to flow with the beauty of water. Meanwhile, the U.S. is out there like, okay, we see your water. We're going to be Matador and a bull. They've got a cape. The dude is picking the woman up and like hoisting her on his shoulders. At one point, he just squats down and she on skates. She stands on his thighs as they go around in a circle.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Impressive.
Yeah. There was the Czech team apparently did a Matrix-inspired routine where you had to choose the red pill or the blue pill and like the whole thing. The other thing with ice dancing is, they have certain songs you can use and not use, and they're having copyright issues
Oh, no.
with certain songs and stuff.
Right.
So the Czech team actually said they had a 90s night. You had to pick 90 songs, but you only could use certain ones. So they were like, we'll ask AI to make us a 90s song. AI is a popular thing. AI made them a 90s song that plagiarized the lyrics to an actual 90s song. And so they couldn't do it. So they had to get rid of that song. It plagiarized "You Get What You Give" by the New Radicals, that song. So they had to come up with a different 90s AI song that they were able to use. Last thing, let's get out of here on this one. The biathlon. The big story has been the guy from the biathlon who announced, did you see this, John?
I don't even know what the biathlon is.
It's the one where you skate.
This is ridiculous.
You ski and then you shoot a rifle.
Sounds sexual, honestly.
Well, this story is Norway's Sturla Holm.
Oh, is this where he cheated on her?
He finished it with the bronze, and he admitted to cheating on his girlfriend 3 months earlier.
He's wrong.
And he said it was the worst week of his life, and he was hoping to commit social suicide to win her back. She responded today.
Oh, no.
You've seen this. The girlfriend responded. She said, "It's hard to forgive. Even after a declaration of love in front of the entire world, I did not choose to end up in this situation, and it hurts to have to be in it. We've been in contact, and he is aware of my views on this."
Oh, so that's not good, right?
That's not good. I don't think
he's okay. He's out of pocket for that.
Yeah.
Like, he's out of pocket for that. He's trying to put pressure on her and get other media to put pressure on her.
It's like when you propose
to make her feel guilty for breaking up with him because he was the a-hole who cheated. Screw that guy. Where's he from?
Norway.
Norway?
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
I thought it was France for a second.
Also, his teammate won the gold medal, and his teammate had never competed and been good and stuff, and it was his teammate's moment. And this dude comes out and does this. But apparently, this guy has had some issues in the past. As I read, he was once suspended for firing his rifle in his hotel room.
Oh, geez.
He forgot the safety he thought the safety was on.
I don't know. Maybe this guy, maybe we should have known if anybody was going to do it. Well, the other last one, there's another in the women's biathlon. There's a French competitor who got in trouble for using credit cards that belonged to her coach and her teammate to buy a bunch of stuff, according to The Guardian. Back in 2001 and 2002. Then the best part was that she said she didn't do it. She denied it, had nothing to do with it. And then they found photos on her phone of the cards that had been stolen. And then she said, "Okay, I confess to the accusations, but I don't remember committing them." It's
she
like
misremembers?
A blackout. Yeah, she said she doesn't remember it. So anyway, they gave her a 6-month suspension, but it's timed around the Olympics, so she could compete in the Olympics.
Oh, geez.
And she won the gold.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Oh, well, good for her.
Men's hockey starts today. U.S. plays right now.
Latvia. They're just getting started. Yeah.
Canada beat the crap out of the Czech, I believe, this morning. So U.S. Canada are the two teams to watch.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. A little Olympic update from Lang. Fantastic stuff. By the way, baseball pitchers and catchers report today.
Yes.
How about that?
By the way, Kate Cunningham just bought a minority stake in the Texas Rangers.
Yeah.
Really?
Just saw
and we've got, when we get to the college basketball portion of the show, we have some big news coming out of college basketball today.
All right. Well, we got that coming up. We got a lot coming up, including some pick it or park it coming up next. This is the Odds Couple. We're just underway here on this Thursday afternoon, right here on Grind City Media.
That was a thick pick.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Duke is suing their quarterback because Darian Menza announced he was entering the transfer portal last Friday. So Duke said, "No, you're not."
I'm all for NIL. I'm all for player freedom to transfer and player empowerment. But just saying, I signed the contract, but the contract doesn't matter. I don't understand how that works.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Welcome back to The Odds Couple on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Here's Rob Fisher and Lang Whitaker.
Welcome back, everyone, to The Odds Couple.
Sing along, Fish.
Thursday edition of the large program. We were talking some NBA in segment 1. How about this? The All-Star game. You know, a lot of people say that nobody cares about the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Well, think again. The cheapest ticket to get into the All-Star game on Sunday at Intuit Dome is $736.
Wow.
How about that?
Is that in the front row?
No. That's just to get in the building, man.
Just get in.
Just to get in the building, yeah. $736 for the All-Star game. So that's quite remarkable. We got some fish nuggets coming up here in a little bit. Also, we'll talk a little college basketball and look at some of the odds for college basketball action coming up and the Olympics action coming up today as well, plus some free picks before we get out of here today. But a little pick it or park it, kind of. It's a little different than what we normally do because normally it's individual games, right?
Yes.
That we pick or we park. But now we can pick or park some futures for the NFL. And the first future we want to look at is the Super Bowl 61 winner. Now that we're removed from Super Bowl 60, let's look ahead to Super Bowl 61. Seattle Seahawks are your favorite at plus 750, followed by the Rams at plus 800. Then you have the Baltimore Ravens and Buffalo Bills at plus 1,200. The Green Bay Packers at plus 1,300. You have the Chargers and the Eagles at plus 1,500. Plus 1,600 includes the Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs, even though they won't have Patrick Mahomes. That's weird. The Patriots plus 1,700. The 49ers plus 1,800. Broncos, Jaguars, Texans all at plus 2,000. The Bears at plus 2,700 and the Bengals at plus 3,000. Pick it or park it, Lang. Who we picking?
I might pick the 49ers.
At plus 1,800.
Yeah, I mean, considering they had everybody hurt all year long and they still were pretty good this year and made the playoffs, like I might take the 49ers. I don't know how Roser feels about that, but I that's a team to me that jumped out when I looked at that list. More than 1,800?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the value is good there. They've still got some work to do. Warner and Bosa back will help the defense a ton. That will help. Offense, they're going to have some questions. You can't depend on McCaffrey like that again. Kittle will come back in November probably, I think. That's what he's shooting for. Mm-hmm. And they need some more receivers. They're probably losing Jawan Jennings in free agency. Ricky Pearsall needs to prove he can stay healthy. 2 years, he's shown flashes, but he just doesn't ever stay healthy.
So they need shot?
So they need to get receiver help. They definitely need to get receiver help.
So he needs to not get shot.
And he's not. Well, he didn't get shot this year, and he just stayed hurt. He just stayed hurt the whole time. It was amazing. Week 1 against Seattle, caught the bomb against Seattle, got behind the defense, and then literally first couple weeks of the season, he was great, and then he got hurt. And even when he came back, he just never could get back to there because he had a PCL injury. He was never healthy. No, put that back up again. I would say probably the ones that I looked at the most on this that stood out to me, I mean, I like the Bears 27-1. I think the Bears, that is such a big number there.
Yeah.
If they improve their defense lived on turnovers last year. There is enough evidence out there, if you look, that typically turnover luck is not something that rolls over year to year. You typically come back down to earth on that. So if they improve their defense, their offense is going to be good enough. They found something with the 2 running backs with Swift and Munungai, whatever you say it. If Roma Dunze can stay healthy, he battled injuries. I kind of like the Bears there, and then you can't count out the Chiefs at 16-1, but that's a tough division.
The other good value, they're not even on that list that I saw. I saw another list the other day, and they were like 60-1 or maybe higher to win the Super Bowl was the Panthers. And I thought, well, you know what? They actually were pretty good this year, and they did okay in the playoffs, and they're such a young team. Maybe they're turning the corner, and they're going to be something interesting this year. They could be this year's Bears or Texans or somebody
or
like
Seattle
that.
even. Seattle was 60-1.
I saw some people who also were liking your Falcons until your stud rookie defensive end is having his issues, and it's like, maybe I don't want to do that now.
No, probably not great.
CJ, any teams that you like on that list?
On that list, I don't think so. Can I go off the list?
Go off the list.
I can't remember everybody, so maybe they were on the list. What's up with the Commanders? I think you got a stud quarterback in Jaden Daniels on a rookie deal that allows you the cap space to do things similar to what both the Patriots and the Seahawks were able to do, from go out and just acquire talent and depth on the defensive side of the ball and at the skill position or at the offensive line spot. And we saw how well that worked out for them. And most of the time in the NFL, unless you have Patrick Mahomes, the guy who's the best quarterback in the NFL, right? It doesn't even work if you've got Lamar Jackson or if you've got Josh Allen, or most of the time if you've got a Joe Burrow. All of them are exceptional quarterbacks. Most of the time, you just need a guy making a reasonable amount of money with a reasonable amount of a cap hit, so that you can then say, all right, just don't mess it up. Don't put us in bad positions. Don't turn the ball over. And we can build around that. Most of the champions have a quarterback on a reasonable salary, or Patrick Mahomes, or a quarterback on a rookie deal. And Patrick Mahomes was on a rookie deal for the first couple of Super Bowls that they won. So I'm trying to find one of those types of guys, a quarterback on a rookie deal or a quarterback on a reasonable deal. The Commanders come to mind. What the Bucs got going on, Baker Mayfield, they had a whole lot of injuries this season. If they come back and can stay healthy, I'm curious about them. They are in the NFC South. That's a winnable division. Those will be the two teams I take flowers.
I also would go with the team that was at the bottom of that too, and it feels like something we've been doing each of the last 2 years. But 30-1 the Bengals, and it's just their culture sucks with ownership. But did you know that? I heard Nick Wright say this. I couldn't believe it. We think of Joe Burrow as injury prone, right? Joe Burrow has played more games in the last 5 years than Lamar Jackson has. It's either more games or the same amount, and we don't think about that.
I don't think of him as injury prone. I just think of him as running for his life.
Right.
They don't protect
so
him.
it's if the Bengals, they need some. The problem is they need help. They need offensive line help. And dude, can their defense just not be horrendous? Can you be
decent?
Can you be
middle of the pack,
league average? Just be mid. Just be mid. Don't be god awful, historically bad. Just be bad.
Yeah.
Don't be
horrific.
Worst we've ever seen in the history of the league. Just be bad.
Yeah.
Can that be a drastic improvement?
Throw
for
that
Cincinnati?
offensive line in there also, because their issues have been twofold.
It's historically bad offensive line.
Historically bad offensive line and or historically bad defense.
Yes.
I'm the team that I'm going to take off that list is the Denver Broncos, plus 2,000. I mean, aren't we all in agreement that if Bo Nix was a quarterback, they would have been in the Super Bowl?
No.
But
they would have had a better chance.
Much better chance.
We're all in agreement that that's not correct.
No.
Well, I think you're all wrong. I think if Bo Nix was the quarterback of the Denver Broncos, they would have been in the Super Bowl.
I love that you said that with such confidence, Fish, and we all three go,
No.
I mean,
It wasn't the offense that let them down. That was just a
Jared
weird
Stidham
game.
was their quarterback.
I understand, but Bo
watched
Nix
Bo
wasn't going to
Nix.
push the ball down the field in that weather against that defense.
I watch Bo Nix sometimes, and I'm like, Bo Nix rolls out of the pocket. He's got a freaking dude wide open 8 yards away, and he sails it 5 yards over his head. I'm like,
Yeah.
and then Bo Nix will drop back to pass, and there's got a guy he's got a corner all over him, and he'll throw it and drop it right on a dime. I'm like, I don't know what Bo Nix is.
But Rob,
So I don't trust him.
To that point, Bo Nix is on a rookie deal. That defense is phenomenal.
Yeah, it is.
They've got the best cornerback in the NFL.
They were,
so I would take that team.
They got one of the best pass rushers too in Benito.
I would take that team over the Ravens, over the Bills, over teams that we all think are better. I won't speak for anybody, but we think those teams are better than what the Broncos should be. But give me the Broncos to push through. I can see what you're.
I mean, a 3-point loss in the AFC Championship game, that close to getting to the Super Bowl, and you had to do it with Jared Stidham as your quarterback. I mean, why not? Why not the Broncos getting back to the
Because their
Super Bowl
quarterback's
plus
Bo
2,000?
Nix. That's why I don't trust
They
him.
got where they got with Bo Nix as a quarterback.
They were the 1 seed overall. They best record in the NFL.
Okay.
Like
Go for
Bo
it.
Nix, as long as Bo
Put
Nix
your money
just,
on it.
again, don't turn it over. Do you trust Bo Nix to not turn it over? Is my question.
I've gotten to the point where I think I trust Bo Nix.
I don't trust Bo Nix to walk my dog.
I think I trust him. I'm a truster. By the way, CJ, your Commanders pick is interesting because the Seahawks won the Super Bowl after opening plus 6,000 in the preseason last year. Teams with similar odds to that this year include the Commanders, the Steelers, the Vikings, the Colts, the Giants, and the Falcons.
Okay, run that by me again.
I don't trust JJ.
Teams in the same range where the Seahawks were last preseason. Commanders, Steelers, Vikings, Colts, Giants, Falcons.
So the Giants, I mean, Jackson Dart, just like he's a concussion away and how that guy plays. But Harbaugh should give them some stability. I mean, Minnesota is... The Vikings are interesting if McCarthy's better.
He's not.
I think JJ will be better. I have more faith in your Michigan quarterback than you do.
You got it.
I have more faith in Bo Nix.
I have more faith in JJ McCarthy than I do Bo Nix.
Really?
Yeah. I watched both of them play in college. One I thought was good. The other I didn't think was good.
I agree with Roser on that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
Although I'm kind of swayed by.
But JJ can't get hurt. Like, he got hurt.
Bo Nix. He got better at Oregon at the end, but like early on.
He was two different quarterbacks in college.
Yeah. So, but he was still both of them.
That's true.
You can't say he wasn't the first one. He
like
still
JJ just got like, man, he got hurt this year. But like
when he played, he was bad.
They weren't terrible.
He was terrible. Yes, they weren't. He was.
Yeah. He wasn't god awful. Well, yeah. I mean, some of these numbers are not great.
Okay. Yeah. No. Right. Like if you're going to go back to what I was saying earlier, if you're going to lean on a rookie quarterback, now a quarterback on a rookie deal, not a rookie quarterback, a quarterback on a rookie deal, they got to be able to take care of the football at least. That's what you need them to do. Right. Jaden Daniels is a game breaker, and he takes care of the football.
Yeah.
Bo Nix has moments where he is turnover prone. He should have had way more turnovers than what he had this year, but he didn't. And look at how far the Broncos got. If he just doesn't turn it over, I can see why Rob would be bullish on them. As it pertains to JJ is just bad. That
11
team,
touchdowns, 12 picks.
Come on, man. That team is good.
Well,
but
you
JJ
can't throw
has
it to your best receiver either. Like him and Jefferson, they got to get that right. They have to get that.
You don't even have to do that. Bo Nix, Sam Darnold and them showed you don't have to have great quarterback play. Just don't mess it up.
Yeah.
Just don't do that. And JJ too often messes it up.
Yeah.
Not like the kid. He got me a national championship. I'll forever love JJ McCarthy. Special place in my heart. But you can't turn the ball over, not at this level, and expect to get wins and get to a Super Bowl.
Yeah. We are 198 days away from the college football season getting underway, August 29th.
I'm ready.
There are a couple of big games that are being played internationally on August 29th. You got NC State and Virginia. That game is in Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, who gives a crap?
TCU,
Why are they playing in Argentina?
In TCU,
that's
North
in Brazil,
Carolina. TCU,
Rio?
Yes.
What's the Argentina's
Buenos
capital?
Aires.
Buenos Aires, whatever. Rio's. Why are they playing in Brazil? Damn, my bad.
You're such a disappointment to Bad Bunny, man.
I really
We need to watch
am.
more Olympics.
I really am. Bad Bunny was my favorite part of the Super Bowl.
Not these Olympics. South America isn't in these Olympics, are they?
Yeah, they are. There's
they?
some. Yeah.
All right.
I didn't know they did winter sports in South
didn't
America.
either.
TCU's playing North Carolina, and that one's in Dublin. So there you go. TCU, a 7.5-point favorite over North Carolina. Virginia, a 3.5-point favorite over NC State. Other games going on August 29th. You have Hawaii at Stanford. That's a big matchup there.
Oh, boy.
Memphis at UNLV.
Oh, that's fun. Dan Mullen Bowl.
That'll be fun.
Charles Huff's debut.
Yep, and then New Mexico State at Florida State as well.
Why don't we ask if we can go cover the game in Las Vegas?
The Memphis UNLV game?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's just take the odds
couple on the road.
Take the odds couple on the road.
It's perfect for us.
Do like a game day show.
Yeah.
From
live from there.
From Allegiant Stadium.
We're ready. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
All right.
Let's take that to the
Or we do it
higher-ups.
live from a sports book.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking.
So we don't actually
Stadium
go to
too.
the game.
That's even better.
Yeah. We can just stay at this hotel.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Okay, well, let's bring that up.
Write that up for the powers that be.
Yeah, so a couple of games with lines already out for them. So that's exciting stuff. So let's go with, we're going to go with NC State and TCU to cover the little parlay. Parlay.
You're betting on them now?
That was a thick pick.
Jeez.
I'm going to say Belichick's got his troops ready to go. TCU lost their quarterback to Indiana.
You're going with Belichick.
Give me UNC.
No, I'm out. On
in
Belichick.
Ireland. Dublin.
It is funny.
One of my favorite
do you know what
pickup
country
line
that's in?
jokes features Dublin, Ireland. I don't know if you know that joke.
No.
From the movie Hall Pass when Jason Sudeikis says, he says,
From the movie
Are
Hall
you
Pass.
from Ireland? Because when I see you, my wiener be Dublin.
Is hey Rosa?
Good joke.
Do you know what country Ireland's in?
CJ's trying not to laugh. Hall Pass is a
They
funny
get mad
movie.
at me.
CJ's trying not to laugh. He's wearing a booty shirt.
No, I'm wearing this is Happy Valentine's Day, man. This is a great shirt. This is my
is a great
Valentine's Day
shirt.
outfit. I'm wearing this.
Shout out to
the
Bubba Sparks,
outfit.
College Park, Bubba Sparks.
Bubba
You know,
Sparks.
next year Valentine's Day is on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we get the day off the next day. It's President's Day the next day.
I do. I get to go to a card show on Valentine's Day. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm sure your fiance is very.
She's
excited.
working, and then she's going to look at wedding dresses, so it's perfect for me.
She's probably excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good. All right. Let's. We got fish nuggets.
Nugs.
No.
All right. You ready for some fish nuggets?
I love them.
All right. Here we go. You know the people that were dressed as bushes during Bad Bunny's
Yeah.
Super Bowl halftime show?
Yeah.
They were reportedly paid $18.70 an hour for 70 hours of work. They made $1,309.
They made
for them.
like $500. California's going to take half of that or more.
Yeah, that was for being the bushes.
But that's cool. I'll be a bush for $500.
Yeah, why not? Nevada sportsbooks report $133.8 million wagered on Super Bowl 60, the lowest Super Bowl handle in Nevada since 2016.
Yeah, I saw they made like $10 million.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of star power in that Super Bowl, I think.
Yeah.
And gambling on your phone and stuff. Does that go through Vegas?
No, Nevada, you can't bet on your phone in Nevada. That's Nevada sportsbook. So like clearly, like if you go each state and the states that have online gambling, like that number
Probably takes some away from
that number is
Nevada.
going to be way higher. Because I saw it's like 4 times the amount of money was bet on the Super Bowl on Kalshi than was bet in Nevada sportsbooks. I'm like, okay, well Kalshi's one of those like you can just anybody can anywhere, and in Nevada you have to be in Nevada to do it. So let's do the whole world now and see.
Yeah. A bettor at DraftKings has wagered $2,500 on Super Bowl 61 exacta of Cincinnati Bengals to beat the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
At 500 to 1 odds. That bet would win $1.25 million.
There's a scenario for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
There is. Like they're going to franchise tag Pickens though. I
That's
wonder
gonna
if
work out
teams
well.
started to figure that out last year.
Just wait.
It was like, hey, just bracket Pickens and don't let him kill you with the long ball, and that's all we're going to do.
They've got all of that cap space tied up in the quarterback. Can they go out there and find a way to get creative and get quality players, particularly on the defensive side of the ball?
They got picks, too.
In the secondary. So you're going to rely on young guys and free agents that you're not going to be able to pay in the secondary to be able to stop opponents. That offense is fine. That offense is going to put up 30 points damn near every game, but that defense is going to allow 32 when you're going to be out of the playoffs again.
Yeah.
Well, the Cowboys have 2 top 20 picks in the draft. So that's obviously a big thing. If you go and look at go look at a team like the Seattle Seahawks who just won the Super Bowl and look at their last 3 drafts, their last 3 to 4 drafts. Their first and second round picks, there's not really many misses there. And they've got some big hits, and they've got some of those that are middle of the first round too. Whether that's been a Byron Murphy, they got him with 15. That's a massive hit. So if you're Dallas, you got to do it in the draft. You got those picks from the Micah Parsons trade. You got to put them to use now.
You know who doesn't have a first round pick?
Who?
Falcons. They traded it for James Pierce.
Oh, no.
Who may be in jail for 5 years, whose ex-girlfriend has said she would love to testify against him. Oh, gosh.
That's not good. Teams to trade their starting quarterback and then win the Super Bowl the next season include the Seahawks this year, with Geno Smith being traded, the 2021 Rams after they traded Jared Goff, the 1999 Rams after they traded Tony Banks, and the 1980 Raiders after they traded Kenny Stabler. The Seahawks defense had more sacks and takeaways in 2 games at Levi Stadium this season than the 49ers did in their 8 home games combined. 49ers had 7 sacks, 3 takeaways.
Wow. It's because we lost our freaking best defensive lineman. I hate that stupid stat. Everybody's like, oh my gosh. I'm like, bro, you lose your best guys and you see what your defensive line can do.
That's what happens
Kiss my ass,
when you build it next to an
people.
electrical station.
That's fair.
The head coaches to win a Super Bowl before turning 40 years old. John Gruden, Mike Tomlin, Sean McVay, and Mike McDonald. The Hornets, Charlotte Hornets basketball nugget, had a 9-game winning streak snapped on Monday. They won all 9 without a single point from a player aged 28 years or old or older.
Wow.
It's the first time in NBA history that a team won 9 straight games without any points from a player 28 or older. LeBron James' streak of 21 straight All-NBA seasons has ended. He's now ineligible after missing his 18th game this season. Number 1, UConn beat Butler 80-48 in women's hoop on Saturday. It's the Huskies' 20th straight win by 25 or more points. It's the longest 25-point wins this century.
And Gino's still going strong, man.
Yeah, no kidding. How about Bill Self playing at Monday on Big Monday? 39-0 at home on Big Monday after they beat Arizona the other night.
Yeah.
21-year-old Japanese snowboarder Kokoro Murase has made history as the first woman to successfully land a backside triple cork 1620.
It was impressive.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds awesome. Do we have video of that?
We're not allowed to show it, I don't think.
Oh, you can't show it? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Canadians women's hockey team had never been shut out at the Olympics before Tuesday. U.S. beat Canada 5-0. Yeah.
Canada's best player was out for that game. But just saying.
So what? Injuries are part of the game. All right, that's it. There you go. There are your fish nuggets for this
I'm
week.
trying to watch this.
We will take a break. We'll come back, and we'll wrap up this edition of The Odds Couple right here on Grind City Media.
Big Ben Bennett, do you have your new football coach over in Nashville?
We do, yes. Robert Saleh. This is why I'm stoked. Starting in 2019, number 2 total defense, number 5 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 4 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 3 total defense. This dude's going to have a good defense. Like, he's going to be able to turn their defense around, which has obviously been an issue.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
Jeff Dunham. You're the other white meat. How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other?
Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Memphis, Monday, February 16th. Tickets and Ringsider packages on sale now.
Big Ben Bennett, do you have your new football coach over in Nashville?
We do, yes. Robert Saleh. This is why I'm stoked. Starting in 2019, number 2 total defense, number 5 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 4 total defense, number 3 total defense, number 3 total defense. This dude's going to have a good defense. Like, he's going to be able to turn their defense around, which has obviously been an issue.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Odds Couple on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Here's Rob Fisher and Lang Whitaker.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Odds Couple, Thursday edition of the large program. Don't forget, Monday we'll be back with you at 2 o'clock as we will recap all the action from the weekend. So that'll be Monday at 2 o'clock, and then back with you on Thursday as we get you set for the weekend and another Lang Whitaker Olympic
That's
update.
right.
So looking forward to that. College basketball action, no top 25 action tonight. There are 3 top 25 games tomorrow as Michigan State will head to Wisconsin. Number 10 in the country is Michigan State. The St. Louis University Billikens, ranked 18th in the country. They will be at Loyola Chicago tomorrow. And Ohio will be at number 23, Miami of Ohio, tomorrow as well. So 3 ranked matchups tomorrow on the slate. A full slate, of course, on Saturday as well. One other game tonight of note, the Memphis Tigers are in action tonight as they will take on North Texas. And the Tigers come in as a 1.5-point favorite. Scared? Terrified?
This Tigers team is not good.
No.
Yeah.
I would stay away from this game.
They're like the Tigers football team. Like you
don't know what you're going to get.
You know, it's a box of chocolates. It's
especially playing on the road right now. I mean, how can you trust this team playing on the road? I mean, they're 12-11 on the year.
You can't trust them playing at home. This is a team that struggles mightily in the half court. All you have to do is take care of the basketball, be strong with the ball and on the offensive side of things, and get a shot up. You don't even have to make it. Just get it up there. Don't have live ball turnovers, and you've effectively shut down the Memphis Tigers offense. So I'm not sure what they're going to do against North Texas tonight.
Yeah. The Olympics, we got some Olympics odds.
Well, we do have college basketball news.
Oh, yeah. The college basketball news. That's right.
North Carolina star freshman Caleb Wilson is out with a fractured left hand, and there's no timetable for his return. Yeah. Caleb Wilson, he may miss the rest of the year because there's no timetable. They said North Carolina released that, and there's no. He suffered in the first half of their loss to Miami the other night is when he did it. But yeah, it just came out a few minutes ago, like right after we went on the air, that he's going to be out indefinitely.
Oof.
Yeah, one of the best freshmen in the country.
Yeah, that stinks. Wow. Yeah, bad news there for North Carolina for sure. Olympic hockey odds for today. U.S. there's just underway with Latvia. U.S. minus 1.5 goals is minus 650. So not much value with the United States hockey team. Maybe on the over-under if you want to do that. 6.5 is the total. Denmark and Germany are just underway as well.
They're tied at 1, by the way.
They're tied at 1? U.S. and Latvia?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Denmark and Germany, do you have a score on that one?
I'll find one. Hold on.
This one's supposed to be close.
They're also tied at 1.
Okay. Germany is the favorite in that matchup at minus 275. Tomorrow morning, 5:10 a.m., bright and early, you have Italy and Slovakia. Slovakia, the favorite in that matchup. And then you have Sweden and Finland. Sweden is the favorite in that matchup. Although that one should be a close match as well. Sweden, a minus 200 favorite. In that game against Finland. If you want to give the pucks at minus 1.5, it's plus 144 for Sweden over Finland. That's tomorrow morning at 5:10 in the morning. All right. Any free picks? Anybody got a pick?
I will take Miami of Ohio in that matchup with Ohio. Miami of Ohio, 15-6 on the year against the spread. That's a 71% covering percentage. That puts them in the top 6 nationally. I think I'm just going to ride with them. What are they? The Red Hawks? I'm going to ride with them all the way through for the rest of the season.
All right.
I got nothing.
I'm going Oregon State tonight. Oregon State over at San Francisco. Oregon State getting 8.5 tonight at San Francisco. We'll go with the Beavs against the Dons tonight. Yeah. All right, there you go. That's going to do it for this edition of The Odds Couple. Thank you very much for joining us here today on the show. We'll be back again on Monday to recap a very busy weekend in the world of sports. Enjoy the weekend. Good luck with your bets. And until Monday, for CJ, for John, for Lang, I'm Fish. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you again Monday on The Odds Couple on Grind City Media.